Now, here in the UK, we're talking about cutting-edge technology now, and the great and the good from the industry are gathering in the capital for the tech show London today. And perhaps unsurprisingly, artificial intelligence is the hot topic, with businesses across the board looking to harness its potential. Well, for more, I'm joined by Piers Linney, who's co-founder of Implement AI. And Piers, I assume you're going to be at this event.
I am. I'm speaking at the Tech Show London today.
So what are you talking about?
So I'm really focusing on artificial intelligence, obviously, but more about the implementation, not just this getting lost in the noise of the capability we keep sort of hearing about. And
Yeah, because
Tech
I
Show
would
London,
imagine if you're running a business, sorry to interrupt you, Piers, if you're running a business and you're not into tech, it's a headache, but it's something you feel you've got to embrace.
yeah, a lot of noise. People are trying to keep up with it, and they did some research. Tech Show London really was focused on 1,000 business leaders. And the interesting thing is that 93% think they're important tools. I think it's 26% think that it's actually going to boost revenue. So it's not really about cost cutting. And my message really is stop focusing on the technological sort of frontier really, and start focusing on how do you implement the technology as it stands today in your business to make a difference.
And what about the risk? Because, you know, we have seen where it goes wrong. For example, Apple implementing its AI in its smartphones and some of the results aren't correct, etc. So how do you minimize risk if you're running a business and you're implementing AI?
So number one is a lot of the risks are going to be engineered out, and I think the hallucinations over time. But the key, you've got to think of it like digital workers. So how do you sort of employ a digital worker, and then what safeguards and what quality assurance do you overlay? So it could be other checks, but all this can be sort of engineered and made to work in a way that works for your business. And clearly around that, you need to have a governance and a sort of policy framework.
Where is AI really making a difference? In what kind of businesses?
So we see it across sectors that implement AI, but I think what's really interesting is that it's not really about, as I was saying, cost cutting. That's what the research showed. We focus on sales, customer success, and support really. So really, it's about growth and also supporting and improving relationships with the customers you've got. And that's where we see it. Now, over time, you'll see that become sort of, sort of more horizontally broad and sort of deeper throughout the business. But there are real use cases today that work, and it's finding where does the tech work today and where is an ROI, and that's where you should focus.
And if you're running a small, medium-sized enterprise, an SME, and you're thinking, okay, I'm going to have to take the leap here and implement AI into my business, what does that look like? You know, what does it cost? How long does it take? What's the process?
So simplistically, you can start using things like ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Claude yourself personally and learn how to use them and how to augment yourself. And then you need to look at your business and think, okay, where are the blockers? What are the mundane, repetitive processes that we don't really want to do? And what you all have in any business, especially small businesses, is limited resource. So where are the blockers? What do we think we can automate? Again, using the technology as it stands today, and that's where you start. Don't try and boil the ocean. Just start small, prove value. We often see cognitive dissonance in our customers' eyes because you've got to see it to believe it. There's no frame of reference, and when you see the ROI, then you start to automate other processes and other workflows. But eventually, all businesses are going to have to look at their business and start again almost and say, how would I build this AI first if we were starting again?
Okay. Piers Linney, thank you for getting up so early and talking to us,
Thank
and
you.
hope the speech goes well.
Thank you very much.
Let's recap the breaking